Imagine stepping back in time, not just a few centuries, but a staggering 9,000 years, to a world so different from ours, yet connected by the threads of human ritual, belief, and mystery. Today we're journeying to Bad Dürrenberg, Germany, to uncover the secrets of one of Central Europe's most incredible prehistoric burials. This isn't just any grave. It's the final resting place of a woman believed to be a shaman, a spiritual leader who lived and died in the Mesolithic era, a time of hunter-gatherers. The story begins in 1934. Imagine the scene. Workers digging a trench for a reservoir suddenly strike something unusual. They've stumbled upon a grave, but it's unlike anything seen before. Inside, they find the remains of an adult, buried in a seated position, surrounded by a treasure trove of artifacts. The grave was packed with flint tools, animal bones, and intricate ornaments made from shells and boar tusks. It was an extraordinary find, a rare window into the Stone Age, but due to the hurried nature of the discovery, a full, modern scientific investigation wasn't possible. The woman of Bad Dürrenberg, as she came to be known, was carefully moved to a museum, her full story waiting to be told. For decades, she was considered a shaman, but much of this was based on speculation. The full picture remained locked away in the earth. Fast forward to 2019, a new team of archaeologists returned to the original site. With state-of-the-art technology and a passion for solving ancient riddles, they embarked on a mission to finally give this enigmatic figure the study she deserved. This renewed excavation wasn't just about digging. It was about scientific detective work. They used DNA analysis, isotopic studies, and advanced imaging to piece together the life of this 9,000-year-old woman. And what they found is rewriting our understanding of early European societies. Let's talk about the woman herself. Who was she? DNA analysis confirmed she was female, and she likely died between the ages of 30 and 40. Isotopic analysis of her teeth revealed clues about her diet and where she grew up. It seems she wasn't a big meat eater, which is unusual for a Mesolithic person. Her diet consisted more of plants and fish, suggesting a unique role or status within her community. But what truly sets her apart is a specific physical anomaly. One of her vertebrae showed signs of a condition called spondylolisthesis, which could have caused chronic pain and possibly even affected her movement. Could this physical ailment have been interpreted as a sign of a special connection to the spirit world? In many cultures, those who experience the world differently, through pain or unique physical states, are often seen as having a bridge to the supernatural. And now for the most captivating part, the grave goods. This wasn't a simple burial. It was a carefully orchestrated ritual. The woman was buried sitting upright, a very unusual posture for the time. Her body was coated in red ochre, a pigment often associated with life, blood, and rebirth in ancient ceremonies. This suggests her community believed in an afterlife and took great care to prepare her for it. The items placed with her are astonishing. She wore a headdress, an incredible piece crafted from deer antlers, boar tusks, and hundreds of tiny deer incisor teeth. This wasn't just decoration. It was a powerful symbol, a crown of her spiritual authority. Imagine the sound it would have made, the sight of it in the flickering firelight. It would have been awe-inspiring. Alongside the headdress, archaeologists found a rich collection of tools and personal items. There were flint blades, bone tools, and pendants made from animal teeth and shells. These weren't just everyday objects. They were her ritual toolkit. Each item likely held a specific meaning and purpose in her spiritual practices. One of the most intriguing finds was a small, polished stone with incised markings. Was it a divination tool, a map of the spirit world? We can only speculate, but it's a tangible link to her secret knowledge. The presence of so many animal remains, deer, boar, crane, and even tortoise, further points to her role as a mediator between the human and animal worlds. She was likely a figure who could communicate with spirits, heal the sick, and guide her people. The recent research didn't just re-examine the woman and her grave goods. It also revealed a stunning new detail about the site itself. The original grave, it turns out, was just the beginning. Further excavations uncovered evidence that the site was revisited for centuries, possibly even millennia after her death. Archaeologists found pits filled with ochre, animal bones, and artifacts, indicating that later generations returned to this sacred spot to perform their own rituals. It seems the shaman's grave became a lasting monument, a focal point for the spiritual life of the community long after she was gone. Her legacy wasn't just personal, it was foundational. She established a ritual tradition that endured through time. This discovery transforms our view of Mesolithic societies. We often think of them as small, mobile bands of hunter-gatherers, but the Bad Dürrenberg site shows they had deep-rooted traditions, complex belief systems, and a profound sense of place and history. They created lasting sacred landscapes. So what does this all mean? The woman of Bad Dürrenberg gives us an unprecedented look into the spiritual world of our Stone Age ancestors. She was a powerful figure, a shaman whose influence was so profound that her final resting place became a pilgrimage site for generations. Her story challenges our perceptions of the past, revealing a world rich with symbolism, ritual, and a deep connection to the natural and supernatural realms. She wasn't just a person. She was a legacy, a spiritual anchor for her people. The ongoing research continues to unveil more secrets, but one thing is clear: the shaman of Bad Dürrenberg has finally reclaimed her voice, speaking to us across a gulf of 9,000 years. Her story reminds us that the human quest for meaning and connection to something greater than ourselves is as old as humanity itself. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey back in time. What do you think about the shaman of Bad Dürrenberg? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of our ancient past. See you next time.